You're sitting in class and something feels different. You catch them looking at you, not just once, but again. They smile at your jokes, even the ones no one else laughs at. They sit close, find excuses to talk, or suddenly go quiet when you mention someone else. Is it all in your head, or is it something more? As a psychology expert with years of experience studying human attraction, I can tell you, the signs are often subtle, but they're never random. In this video, we're breaking down 7 powerful signs that your classmate might secretly have a crush on you. And trust me, sign number 7 is the one most people overlook, but it speaks louder than words. Sign 1, the prolonged eye contact. They don't just look at you, they linger. Maybe it's a quick glance that turns into a second too long. Or maybe they look away the moment you catch them. But it keeps happening. Eye contact is one of the oldest, most instinctive ways we communicate attraction. According to psychological studies, when someone is drawn to you emotionally, their brain releases dopamine, and that often makes them hold eye contact without even realizing it. It's their way of silently reaching out, of saying, "I see you, and I like what I see." So if their eyes keep finding yours, especially when they think you're not looking, don't ignore it. That look might be telling a story their words are too afraid to say. Sign 2, they always sit near you. In a classroom full of empty seats, they choose the one right next to you, again and again. Maybe it seems casual, like no big deal, but in psychology, this is called proximity seeking, a quiet, powerful sign of attraction. When someone is emotionally drawn to you, they subconsciously crave closeness. Physical space becomes emotional space. Even if they don't say a word, their presence is saying plenty. I feel safer, happier, more alive when I'm near you. So the next time they sit just a little too close, without any real reason, remember some feelings don't walk up and shout. They just sit beside you. Sign 3, they laugh at even your lamest jokes. You say something that barely qualifies as a joke, and they burst out laughing, not fake laughter, real, full-bodied giggles that light up their face. Why? Because when someone has a crush on you, even your smallest expressions feel magnetic. Psychologists call this selective reinforcement, where the brain highlights and rewards positive attention from someone we're emotionally invested in. Their laughter isn't about the joke, it's about you. They're not responding to the punchline, they're responding to the person saying it. In their eyes, your words carry more weight, your presence feels more exciting, and every moment with you is just a little bit brighter. Sign 4, subtle jealousy. You're talking to someone else, and suddenly they go quiet. Maybe they look away, maybe they force a smile, or maybe they change the subject altogether. What you're seeing is subtle jealousy, one of the strongest emotional clues that someone has hidden feelings. From a psychological standpoint, jealousy isn't always loud. Sometimes it whispers. It shows up in body language, crossed arms, short replies, or a sudden shift in mood. They don't even realize it's happening, but deep down, their heart is reacting to what their mind is trying to ignore. Because watching you connect with someone else reminds them they're not the one you're laughing with, and that stings, especially when they wish they were. Sign 5, extra helpful in small things. They offer you their notes without being asked. They remind you about deadlines, share snacks, or help you solve a tricky problem, even when they don't have to. These aren't grand gestures, but in psychology, they're known as altruistic behaviors, quiet acts of care that signal emotional investment. When someone has a crush, they look for small ways to be useful, because deep down they want to matter to you. It's not about the homework, it's about having a reason to interact with you, a reason to be close. Their kindness isn't random. It's a soft-spoken way of saying, "You're important to me, and I hope you notice." Sign 6. They mirror you. You lean back, and moments later, so do they. You cross your arms, they follow. You use a certain phrase, and suddenly it's in their vocabulary too. This is called mirroring, a deeply subconscious behavior rooted in psychological empathy and attraction. When someone mirrors your actions, it's their brain's way of building rapport. It creates a sense of connection, of emotional harmony. In relationships, mirroring is often a powerful, unspoken sign of bonding, especially when it's unintentional. So if your classmate keeps reflecting your gestures or rhythm, it's not coincidence, it's chemistry. Sign 7. Their friends know more than they should. Sometimes the biggest clues aren't from the person themselves, but from the people around them. You might notice their friends whispering or giggling when you walk by, or maybe they act awkward or suddenly change the subject if your name comes up. Psychologically, crushes rarely stay hidden from close friends. They become emotional insiders, privy to feelings that are too scary or private to share. These friends act as unofficial messengers, sometimes teasing, sometimes protecting, but always aware. So when you spot these subtle signs in the friend group, it's often a secret signal. Someone's heart is quietly beating for you, even if their lips stay silent. Crushes often live in the quiet moments, the glances, the small gestures, the unspoken feelings. If you noticed even a few of these signs from your classmate, maybe there's more to their story than just friendship. Remember, love often starts with subtle signals, waiting for the right moment to be noticed. So have you experienced any of these signs? Share your story in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.